Okay, so now we're up to last year and this year. So we're living in a time where people are starting to come to these amazing understandings of prime numbers.
Yeah.
So last year, a mathematician at the University of New Hampshire named Tom Zhang answered the other question we talked about 2 videos ago. Or, sorry, he didn't answer it completely, but he gave the first step towards answering the question about gaps between primes. Remember I said people wondered if those twin primes were infinite or not. And nobody knew. But Zhang proved that there are infinitely many primes whose gap is less than 70 million. And this just came completely out of the blue. He was working on this by himself up in New Hampshire, and then he just put the paper on the internet, and people were amazed. Absolutely amazed. In fact, it caused so many people to start working on it all together online. It was really cool to watch.
Yeah.
That now they know it's the gap is less than 1,000, so there's infinitely many primes who differ by 1,000 or less.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. And that's happening now. People are working on that now. And Zhang just won something called a Genius Grant. So somebody gave him, I forget how much it is, I think $750,000, just so he could go study more and prove more theorems. Pretty neat, right?
Yeah.
And then in 2014, this year, this was just earlier this year, the UCLA mathematician Terry Tao and his partners, Ford Green and Kanyagan, I'm sorry I can't say that name right. And then 1 day later, the Canadian mathematician James Maynard, 1 day later, so these guys proved it one day and he proved it the next day, showed that if you look at the largest gap, if you have some number x and you want to know how big the biggest gap between primes underneath it is, then you want to look at the number log x times log x times log x divided by log x squared. What?
Did you mean log x, log x, log x?
Nope. Log x. 4 logs.
Whoa.
Log x. Wait, did I say that right? Log x. Whoa! And let me tell you something else crazy about this. This problem about finding the largest gap underneath a number was proposed, remember Erdos from the previous video?
Yeah.
Of the Erdos-Katz theorem? He asked this question 75 years ago. And in 2014, 1 day apart,
They proved it.
2 different sets of people proved it.
Whoa.
Whoa. So this is some neat stuff that mathematicians study. And sometimes, when we're doing stuff in geometry that gets complicated, or when we're doing stuff that we're studying, or you see a problem on a math contest that gets complicated, think about this formula that these guys came up with.
That's super complicated.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how complicated this is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, not all that complicated if you think of log as being the number of digits. So like log of a number would be take the number of digits, and then the number of digits of the number of digits, and then the number of digits of the number of digits of the number of digits. And you can work this out, right?
Yeah.
So this is what's happening now, and people are starting to understand the gaps between the primes, and they're very, maybe they're close to proving if there's infinitely many twin primes. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
But they're also now getting a better understanding of how wide the gaps can be between 2 primes. So it's all pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
Nope.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Good job, guys. It's fun to see what's going on in theoretical math right now.